welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Family members, you're welcome. Saraye. And if you are new here, you're also welcome. Now today, basically the video is about Alchemy of Souls. Alchemy of what? Freaking souls. Like really? Like Alchemy of Souls is like the #1 rated movie in the whole world right now. And yeah, people will be like a Korean series, yeah. Alchemy of Souls is the #1 rated movie in the whole world because the movie and the series is embedded with romance, fantasy, and so many other things like that. Like, the movie is so nice. So basically, this video is just giving a summary about Alchemy of Souls season 1. As we all know, or as most of us know, season 2 is going to come out December. So this video is going to be about basically talking about like what the movie is about, the characters, and what to expect in season 2. So in this picture, starting from the top, from the left side, we have Pandagun, Mudok, Januk, the last daughter of the Jin family, Soyu, then the king's son, then Master Hyun, then that's the caretaker, and that is the head of Songrim, and finally we have Jin Mu. Let's move right into the video. Yeah. Alchemy of Souls. So basically, the series Alchemy of Souls has about 20 episodes. Yeah, for season 1, it has about 20 episodes with about 1 hour per episode. Yeah, 1 hour per episode. Now, basically, Alchemy of Souls means basically the exchange of souls, exchanging of souls. This Alchemy of Souls is a forbidden sorcery, a forbidden magic in a little town called Deo. Anybody that does that, most times they are usually penalized. People that do that most times are usually penalized. Is not allowed, to a forbidden sorcery. So there's a man called Jangang, a mage. That was a powerful mage because it's only powerful mages that were able to even do that forbidden sorcery in the first place. So there's a man called Jangang, a powerful mage. He met with the king. The king called for him. The king of the hill called for him. The king was sick. His physical body was sick and needed his soul to move with another soul so that he can reproduce. Because as at that time when he called for the mage, he did not have any child. They will inherit the throne after him. So after that, he called the mage for the mage to please just give him his own body. That means Jangang should give the king his body for 7 days so that they can exchange souls. That was all he told Jangang initially. Jangang just thought that maybe since he wanted to live in a physical body for a while, but no problem. So Jangang the mage exchanged his soul with the king for about 7 days. He did not know that the king also had an intention of going to sleep with his wife. Excuse me. He did not know that the king had an intention of going to sleep with his wife so that he can reproduce. So when the king's soul entered into Jangang's body, he went into Jangang's wife to sleep with her so that he could reproduce. Jangang was so furious and angry that when they later exchanged souls back, Jangang's wife was pregnant and she had given birth to a boy called Jang-uk, which is the main character of this movie, Jang-uk, the male protagonist of the movie, Jang-uk. So after that, then the Jangang man was so angry and furious, he caused the child that the child's gates of energy should never be opened. That means he will never be able to practice magic, he will never be able to use sword and all of those things. While his mate then will be moving forward and all of that. So it will be as if he was stagnant and useless. Little do we know that Jang-uk, who is the protagonist of the movie, was the best powerful mage that was yet to come. So let's move down to the next thing. Now there was an assassin called Naksu. They killed her father when she was younger, and she saw those people that killed her. Father when she was young. She did not know anything. She did not know what her father did. She just know that some men killed her. That's from the Jang family, the So family, the Park family, and the Jin family. Yeah, those were people that killed. Those people, those family are powerful mages too. Park family is a powerful mage, Jin family is a powerful mage. They killed her father when she was younger. So what she knew was that as she grows up, she's going to revenge and kill all of them. But she did not know that her father was actually a soul shifter. That means he has exchanged his soul with somebody else and he was already running wild. When I say running wild, that means the person has started going around to suck people's soul. When someone exchange souls and they start feeding on people's souls, they will start killing people and doing different kind of atrocities. So that was her father had already run wild. So he had to be feeding on other human beings so for him to live. So he was killing people already. That was why those powerful mages killed her father. Her father was actually a villain in the first place, but she never knew that actually. So she grew up to be an assassin, Naxu. Then the Songrim family, who is a powerful mage, the Songrim, the head of Songrim, who is a powerful mage, found Naxu and they killed her. But before they killed her, she already exchanged her body into another person called Mudok, who is the female protagonist of this movie. Naxu has exchanged her soul with another body called Mudok, who is the female protagonist of this movie. Naxu's soul has already entered Mudok before they found her and everything. So just her body they killed. Her soul was in somebody else's body already. And Mudok's body was initially a blind body. And she was actually the missing daughter of the Jin family. But Mudok herself did not know. Now the Naxu know. So she was the missing daughter of the Jin family. Afterwards, when Naxu's soul moved into Mudok's body, Mudok's sight was regained. The only problem was that Naxu was a powerful mage and all of that, but because of Mudok's body, she was kind of just weak. She could not really do anything. Mudok, like the body she entered, the body Naxu entered, the body was the weak body. The person was even blind before. But because she entered the body, at least she even regained her sight. But that was the only thing she could like. She could only see. She did not have any strength again. All her currents of energy, everything was closed and they were not functioning. So she had to grow to get them back. That was how she met Januk. Januk, like I said, is the son of the king. When the king's soul entered Jangang's body to sleep with Jangang's wife. So what they produced was Januk. Though to everybody it looked as if it was Jangang's son. But it was the soul of the king that was in Jangang's body when he slept with Jangang's wife. That's how they gave birth to Januk. So Januk actually is the king's star. When they gave birth to Januk, a star was up in the sky and also is the king's son, the former king's son. Januk is the former king's son. Those are the two main characters of the movie, Januk and Mudok. Now we also have other people like Yul. Yul was Naxu's former boyfriend when she was younger and is among those powerful mages too. Dangu also is a powerful mage. We have the last daughter of the Jin family. She's also a powerful mage. That one liked Januk. They even wanted to get married at a point, but they called off their wedding. There's the leader of Songrim. That man is very funny. The leader of Songrim. And also there's a caretaker that liked Januk. Like she was more like his mother, he never had. And also we had Master O and many other characters in the movie like that. There's even the king's son. There is another king's son. He thought he was the king's son. Like he's the king's son, but it's not like the main king star. That one who liked Mudok and all of that. Yeah. It's not like the main person, just the king's son, just one king's son like that. But it's not like the one that carries the king's star and all of that. So as Januk and Mudok met each other, actually they met each other and they started falling in love because obviously it's a romantic movie. They fell in love and everything. The first thing he noticed in her was that the blue mark, there's usually a blue mark when people have alchemy of souls. When you exchange your soul, there's usually a blue round mark at this side of your body. But in Mudok's body, that's Naxu in Mudok, there was no blue mark on this place. So people could not even phantom or even imagine that Naxu's soul was have been in Mudok's body. Because Naxu was a very popular assassin that they all thought she has died and all of that. But actually the mark was in Mudok's eyes. The blue mark was in her eyes, was not in her body. The blue mark was in her eyes and was not in her body. So basically, then Mudok and Janu knew each other. From there, they started training together. To the whole world in the O, Mudok just seemed like Januk's maid. Because Mudok was just someone that did not have anything, just like one poor girl. So she was like Januk's maid. But in reality, between both of them, since Januk knew that Mudok was Naxu, and he knew that even if she does not have the power now, she still has the skills to train him and everything. So Mudok was his master. Mudok was his master in their relationship. But it seemed as if, okay, so everybody was just a maid. So from there, they created a master-servant relationship, and she was able to help Jan Hook in going and going and going. Then she did one particular thing that like busted my brain. Like she did one particular thing that busted my brain. You know that Jan Hook was still powerless because his gates of energy were not opened. It was not opened. It's important for your gates of energy to be opened. So Mudok did one mind blowing thing. She poisoned Januk. Like she poisoned Januk. And why did she poison Januk? She poisoned Januk so that they will be able to open his gate of energy. Because if she didn't do that, they will never open his gate of energy. The thing is that Januk was blessed with people that loved him. His caretaker, the woman, she was more like his mother, the father figure in his life, the end of Songrim, and his friends, you, Dangu, even the last daughter of Jin, and so many more like that. Many people just loved him. So at that point when she poisoned him, they were asking her, they were beating her, they were torturing her for the poison she gave him. And she was like, she doesn't know the poison she gave him. And people were like, if you didn't tell us the poison you gave him, how are we going to make an antidote and everything? She was like, no. The only solution is like if they open his gate of energy. And if they open his gate of energy, that's the way, only way we'll be able to like start doing things, start doing meaningful things and all of that. That's the way they'll even be able to know that he's powerful and all of that. So because of that, they had to open his gate of energy. Master O was the one that opened his gate of energy and he gave him a whole 10 years torrent of energy. Meaning that that man gave him like I don't know, energy that what years. That means energy that can take him so far. A whole 10 years worth of energy can like it can accelerate somebody to another level and all of that. So through that, because Django is the king star, he was able to do mind blowing things after that. This game, Mudok, and there's another master they met in 1 month like that. That man also helped Januk in getting skills and everything. And because Januk is the king star, so he was able to reach different levels. Chisu, Tansu, and so many others like that. He was able to meet those levels, even accelerate, even like most of his mates that have already gone 20 years before him. He met them and he surpassed them. The only time that he fought with like about 10 of them and he learned all of their skills during that fight. Like he was very good and all of that. So afterwards, they started liking each other. Mudok and obviously the normal Korean movie started loving each other, and they actually love each other like normal love. They were true friends, they were true companions, and they were doing things together. But initially, Mudok had not gotten her power. But later, at the ending of the movie, ending of the series, she later got her power back. Like, but not fully, but she started doing something. She started getting her power back at a point. So at the end of the movie, Mudok later got her power back to an extent. Then there's a villain called Jimu. I don't think I mentioned it before. There's a villain called Jimu. Jimu was a former student of Jangang. That's Jangu's supposed father. That powerful mage that exchanged soul with the king. Jimu was a former student under Jangang. And the time that Jangang was in the king's body, he was so desperate that he had to come on those people that will help him so that he can exchange souls back, so that the king will not go and sleep with himself and give birth to a child and everything, to avoid that. So he had to teach one of his students Alchemy of Souls. So the person that he taught them was Jimu. Then because of that, Jagat even left that day. He left the completely. He went to another country completely because he was not tired of the situation. So he left. So he didn't even come at the ending of the movie. Then Jimuna started doing things. See the net Alchemy of Souls, performing Alchemy of Souls, different kind of people. People were just so shifters everywhere, feeding on people's souls, running wild up and there, killing people. So he just created his own enemy territory. So it was like the villain in the movie. Then Jimu at the ending of the movie, because this is just like a summary. If you want to know the content and the details of the movie, you have to go to the movie. If you want to know the details of the series, you have to like go and like watch it. So this is like a summary that will make you, or that will ginger you up. This is like a summary that will ginger you up in watching the movie. So basically, at the ending of the series, Jimu did one stupid thing. Everybody knew Mudok as Janguk's maid, or if not his maid, his friend. If not his friend, his lover. You should know that they were both close. But they did not know that she was killed. People did not really know that she was Naksuin. She was Naksuin Mudok's body. They didn't know she was killed. She just thought she was one dense girl that Jan Hooks like to protect and everything. All of a sudden, no. Jimuna started using one sorcery with Tamboni in the end. She had one Tamboni kind of sorcery to control Mudok's mind. Naksuin Mudok's mind and everything. Then Dangu and then the last daughter of Jin, they were having a marriage at the end because they liked each other. So they were having a marriage at the end and they were marrying each other. So during their wedding, Mudok just came and started killing people there like they wonder what was happening. Even from my facial expression, you know that something was wrong. But they did not know. All they saw was like, what is wrong with Mudok? So they started like trying to They're trying to like stop her from doing all of those things. So it got to a point that the leader of some things, they had even shot her an arrow. Like if it's that this one will die, she will die. Come and don't come and cause kind of commotion in this kind of place. So as he was about to, as he shot the arrow, said, Janu just went there to like cover and everything. The head of Songrim had to like divert the arrow from eating Januk because obviously the arrow was pointed to Mudok, but Januk came in place, like he came to come and like protect and shield us by his love and all of that. So he had to like divert the stuff, the arrow. Hmm. The Mudok did something very, very, I don't know. She actually pierced Januk's stomach with the sword. So much that the sword came out from his back. That means she pierced into him. She pierced into him. It was really, really bad. She pierced into him. At that point, people were shocked that how? Like I even thought basically that when she sees Janus like this, maybe that thing that Jimu is doing to her will just like stop and everything. Like the love, because the bond, the entanglement, in fact, the bond they shared was deep. So I really thought that maybe when she sees him, like that rubbish that Jimu will do, that's what that Jimu is doing will just break and everything. But no, she pierced Januk and at that point he died and all of that. But at that point, I think she came back to herself for about 2 minutes because she started crying that she don't know that did this, she don't know that did this. But later again, Jimu took over. So she just left, she ran away and she jumped inside an ocean. Then some people saved her and whatever, sha. But for Januk, like people were just crying, like they were like, God, this used to be the end of Januk and everything. So normally they usually burn them now when they die. So they burnt him, they were burning him. People were just crying and all of that. All of a sudden, the heavens, the sky started changing color. Even the flames of the fire started changing color. Different signs and wonders were just happening. Like, don't let me compare to that of Jesus. Like when Jesus Christ was kneeled on the cross, you know that different things were happening. Then they're like, this is truly the Son of God. So when they were like, when they saw that, no, everybody knew that no, this is truly the King Star. So basically, like different things were just happening. Like the whole color of the sky were turning and everything. All of a sudden the fire just exploded, like the fire just went up, like bam, it just exploded, like it exploded. Then as it exploded like this, you just saw someone walking out of the fire, like walking out of the fire fit, with vigor, with everything, was walking out of the fire like nothing was on his body, walking out as a boss, as a king star. That was Januk. Januk did not actually die. He actually came out of the fire strong, healthy, and ill, and all of that. They were all surprised and they were like, no. And like, no. This guy no be our mate. He no be our mate. No be our mate at all. So from there, they ended the movie. They ended the series and they showed us the preview of season 2. And season 2 is going to be about Naksu in Naksu's body. Like, I don't think there's any Mudok because they not show Mudok again, like Mudok's body. They did not show her in season 2. What they showed was Naksu in Naksu's body, like Naksu's face got gone. The assassin that they killed then, her face got gone, in her body got gone. Then they showed that Januk has already like been very powerful, like he's already activating, working in his destiny. You know when someone is working in that, he's already fulfilling and working in his purpose. So he was already working in his destiny and making moves and all of that. Then they showed the other people, you they showed So you who was former boyfriend of Naksu, they showed Dangu and all of that. They even showed the head of Songrid too. Everybody was okay and fine. So the two obviously going to be very, very interesting too. This movie, no. This series, movie, series, whatever. This series is mind blowing. It's not like a normal Korean series, because if it was like normal Korean series, it won't obviously be number one rated in the world right now. It has even passed Hollywood, Nollywood definitely, Bollywood too, and so many other kind of movies like that. So it is like top notch. You get, it's like top notch. So this particular video is just to ginger you up, just to like ginger you up so that like watch the K drama, to ginger you up to like watch the K drama. So if you have any questions or you have any comment you want to give, you can always comment in the comment section below. Please like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Alchemy of what? Freaking souls. Maze world on this one. Bye. See you guys later.